If you're here for goofs and gaffs, have a listen and have a laugh. These four schmoes here run the show. It's JKT Radio.
Hi guys, and welcome back to JKT Gaming. I'm your host with the mostest muffler abundant. I've got a ball, and there goes the lemon.
No.
You're supposed to run now.
But she does not.
That's where you go get the ball. That was part of the bit, ma'am.
I can just see her ears going. Doot, 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 doot.
I'm eventually just gonna. Here, let's pick that up.
Yeah.
All right. I've got a bit for you. This is a tasty bit. This involves thinking bits.
Oh dear. Okay.
So, and a little bit of story. Doritos, in Canada, has a new late night series with 3 flavors, including one that actually just tastes like a quarter pounder with cheeseburger flavor.
Okay.
And I'm not
Right.
joking. We had a large discussion with this at my work. The handsome man is here to judge you.
Excellent.
As he should be.
So, we're gonna even make sure it's Doritos. So if you could pick any new Dorito flavor, and it actually tastes like the thing in chip form, what would it be? And I actually want a chicken quesadilla flavor. I think that'd be fantastic. As a Dorito,
Yeah, that would be
doable
really
even.
good. That would be very
chicken
good.
quesadilla. All right, McBride, what is your new Dorito flavor?
Oh, that's a good one.
What is your demands from Doritos?
God damn it, that's a good one.
That is a really good one.
Thank you, Doritos. Not sponsored, by the way.
You know
it's
what?
just, this is what I've been doing.
I'm gonna go with the sweet route because we ordered from this place the other day, and it was fantastic. And I just saw that they had this on their menu, and I got super excited. Churro flavored.
I'd be okay with a churro flavor. Like
I can see
I
that.
thought you'd go like cookies and cream, and I'd be like,
No,
nah,
no,
but
no,
a
no,
churro?
Ew, no.
A churro Dorito, I could get behind.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can get
right?
behind that.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
A sweet Dorito. That'd
Right?
be interesting. Devin, what is your new Dorito flavor?
As far as I'm aware, there's no like sweet and sour.
I don't think so.
Sweet and sour sauce flavored Dorito chips. I'd be down
Oh,
for
like-
like sweet and sour.
Like
probably
Chinese sweet and
some-
sour sauce?
Yeah,
Oh, that'd
there's
be
probably
interesting.
stuff that's similar, but like I don't think there is a sweet and sour sauce flavored. It's
Well-
either that or the Szechuan.
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 Well, the thing about chip companies in general is lots of them are region exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my friends down in the States have not seen these late night Doritos that I have been eating for the past week. And I say week, it's been 4 days.
That's almost a week.
It's half a week.
A little over half.
Yeah, I thought so. Sorry, Luna was starting to screech and I didn't even have to yell. I just
thought
heard.
that's what I heard.
If you guys also, those of you who have the video version, are wondering where my other hand is, it's petting Lemon.
Yeah.
And then
Where
this
it
one's
should
petting
be.
Riggs. Petting Lemon. Hey, they haven't found these yet. I have tried all 3 because my work had only the cheeseburger flavor, which caused a fight amongst my coworkers.
Wait, the cheeseburger Doritos?
Nice.
Yeah, it is called, what is the exact name of this? Sizzling cheeseburger. It tastes like a quarter pounder, like a McDonald's quarter pounder. I say it tastes a little bit more like a quarter pounder with Big Mac sauce on it. Because they've got that weird not mayo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not spicy, it's a cheeseburger. It is very good.
Mm.
And we only got that, and we only had 4 bags. So I bought a bag. And I opened it. Because we were closing. And I'm hungry, and I want to try these cheeseburger chips.
Right.
So I paid for it, I opened it. And I shared it. I had to go buy another bag. All 4 of those bags sold to the to the people that were closing with me at the end of the night because we all liked them. So I bought 2 in the end, and that open bag did not make it out of the store. It was eaten entirely by me and my coworkers. It did not make it out of the store. Oh, I get a paw lemon. Very good. Tasty paw. So the other one came home with me. And then 2 other people bought a bag each. And then I had 2 more coworkers, because it was 5 of us that night, that were upset that they were not at the till to get to these Doritos first. Because they wanted the bag. Like, why didn't you tell us? I'm like, well, all the bags are gone now. And they're like, what? I'm like, there was only 4. And they're like, well, who got the second bag? I'm like, no, I bought myself another bag when I saw this one was disappearing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I bought 2.
Yeah, as you should.
To be fair, again, I got like 3 chips out of that open bag. And it was gone. Because they took it to the back where they were cleaning and I was doing the tills. But the other 2 flavors are loaded nachos, which is nice. It actually just tastes like nacho with a little bit of spice. I don't like the 3rd flavor, and I'm upset because that sounded like the best.
Which one was the 3rd one?
Creamy jalapeno popper.
Oh, that does sound like it would be good.
That has so much
Yeah.
potential. It just tastes like spicy. There's no creamy, there's no
Oh,
cheese.
shit.
It's just spicy. And they've got a jalapeno flavored Dorito. It tastes
Yeah.
exactly the same. It is identical.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And I'm a little disappointed.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
That is
that's
also, by the way, that is also sitting here on my desk. My brother has taken the nacho one. It's in the other room.
Yeah, yeah.
I may have gone to the grocery store where they had all 3 flavors on sale, and I bought the other 2 I didn't have at my store, and I have
well,
all
there you
of
go.
them now.
Hey, you're allowed.
Ben, get in here.
I have adult money to buy adult things.
Yeah.
I have
Exactly.
adult money to buy adult things.
I also have adult money to buy things that I've wanted since I was 12.
Yep.
Like pretty dice trays.
Exactly.
Adult money to buy
Whoa.
adult things. Oh,
That's
did you not see
adult.
Oh,
that
yeah,
yet?
you didn't
I
see
have
it?
not-
Well,
I have
yeah,
not
because
seen
that
the dice
video's
tray.
not out yet, so that's on me.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Devin didn't see this at D&D, so here's the dice tray.
That's awesome.
It's
That's
got like
so
little
cool.
mushrooms in it with some moss, and it's all resin bottom.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Where did you get that?
There was a ma'am.
Bam.
I don't know what she's barking at. I don't think she knows what she's barking at. Make your face.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So there was a 1-day art convention at the Key in Vancouver. Hello, horse. Hi.
There he is.
Buddy boy.
And I had a friend who was going. So I got their first sale. And they make little dice trays. I have another dice tray by them that is cursed, so I don't use it. There's the symbol. I don't
Meaning
remember.
it only rolls bad for you, or it only rolls good for you?
It only rolls bad for me. The first roll I ever got in that tower was a 1. And then we tested it again, and I got a 1, an 8, and a 1.
Okay, yeah,
It's cursed.
that is some curse shit.
It is cursed. They did apologize that they gave me a cursed tower. I love it. It sits up there. It's got pumpkins and a black cat in it, and it's a little tree stump. It's very cute. I will send the picture of it for McBride to put in.
Yes.
Because I don't want to stand up and get it, because I don't think anyone wants to watch me half fall.
Yeah.
Because somebody keeps hitting my chair. Is it you? Oh, did you bring me the ball back? Give me that.
Smacks off the wall.
I was gonna say
Hit the
that was
painting,
like
actually.
an inch away from disaster.
Yeah, you almost threw that into your bookshelf.
I don't have a bookshelf in here.
The
Or
game shelf.
The shelf of things.
The display shelf. There's got a
shelf
bee.
of many things.
You know what? Shelf
And
of
amiibos.
things. I like that. I'm gonna coin that. Shelf of things.
Oh, there she
Welcome
comes.
to our shelves of things.
The shelves of things are getting
Behold.
cleaned.
My stuff.
It's got a foxy and some skeletons. There's quite a few skeletons.
You got a
up
couple
there.
of skeletons up there, yeah.
Like if I pan the camera up, there's more up there.
See,
There's
most
another.
people
I
keep
don't-
the
I don't doubt
skeletons
it.
in their closet.
Oh no, I have them on full display. It's great. Ma'am. Ma'am. Woof.
Ma'am.
Woof.
That's what she sounds like.
Ah. Oh, yeah, we can do a bit of plugging. I finally did the Instagram, guys. Are you proud of me?
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! So if you guys ever want to see more photos of Lemon, it's the name that's on all the things. It's the name that's on all the things. It's just Muffle Bun. If you want to see more Lemon, go there. There's gonna be many more Lemon. And this channel, this channel also has an Instagram. We don't use it, but it's there.
It does exist.
It exists. There's more Lemon on that too. Lemon's on everything.
That's true.
Except the TikToks. And if anyone Wallers know, Lemon is not hurt by this. My hand is just inside her mouth. Unfazed dog.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
She's just very, very, very stupid.
There's only one brain cell on there. That's why she's barking at nothing right now. Or did you bring me she brought me her ball bag. That's actually what she's barking at now.
I see.
Those little eyes.
So mischievous.
I can't throw that today. I've missed every single shot.
You really have.
Yeah, that was not a particularly good throw.
Earlier you guys missed it before we started recording. I got it actually in the slit here of the door.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Good shot. I finally got one.
Yay.
It went to the other room this time.
Yay.
That reminds me of one of the Alien movies that they made, with Sigourney Weaver. I think it's the last one she was in. It was really, really bad. I think it was the fourth one.
Oh, I think that was 4.
Nobody talks about it. Where she died in the last one, but then she gets brought back as some weird clone thing. Nobody talks about it because it wasn't particularly good, I don't think. But there's a scene where she's playing basketball and she's all of her senses and abilities are kind of heightened. And there's a scene where she basically has to blind throw a basketball, and nail the hoop without looking at it. And apparently she did it on the first take, and you could see everyone react very much holy shit, Sigourney Weaver just nailed the hoop on the first try, throwing it backwards without looking at it.
I love it.
See, that's something where I fully expect that we'll fix it in post.
Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, that's something that it's just it's the same thing in I don't know if any of you've seen Being John Malkovich.
No.
There's a scene where John Malkovich is walking along the road, and some guy in this the pickup truck pulls by, and there's a guy in the back of the pickup truck, and he's like, "Hey, John Malkovich," and he throws a beer can, and it smacks him in the back of the head, and he's like, "Ah!" Apparently, there was an urban myth that that was that wasn't scripted. A guy was driving past and decided to just chuck it. It was scripted, but they weren't expecting him to get it first try, and he did. I think they went around the crew and was who thinks they could do this? And some guy was like, I could do it. Part of the crew, and they're like, sure. So, because especially having been on set, the concept of having to wait and do however many takes for an actor to do a really, really difficult thing over just fucking doing it with effects work fix it in post. Yeah.
Or the body double where they get someone who can actually do that, and they stand there and do the same shot as the actor does it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except their ball goes over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing when you watch older movies that have had a 4K restoration, all the times where you're looking and you could very clearly see when an actor is not actually them doing the stunt, because it's I can actually see their face. That's not them.
Well, I can't remember which one, but it's one of the Omen movies where they have a dog, there's a dog chase scene in I think a graveyard.
That's the first one.
That's the first one, right? If you look in the bushes, you can actually see the dog trainer running around in the bushes. It's very funny.
Oh, I love it.
The very first original, not the remake, the original Omen, you can see the dog trainer in the bushes just running around.
Do you guys know that they just did a prequel to the original Omen, and
yeah, they did.
Yes.
Nobody, and everyone was a prequel to a horror movie from the 70s, made now. How good? That's not going to be very good. I watched it. It's fucking awesome.
So
It's so good. It's
thing
on
about The
Disney
Omen
Plus.
why is it there?
It's called because I think it was distributed through Fox and Disney owns Fox.
That
Yeah, it
makes
sounds
more
right.
sense.
But it's called The First Omen, and it's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's a real good movie.
The Omen's been a concept for a long time, even if I think it's even older than the concept of the 70s. It's like based on something that was foretold.
Yeah,
And then
I
they
love
made it a movie.
The original '70s Omen because I love me some Gregory Peck.
It's good.
Great.
Did it traumatize me? No, because I watched horror movies constantly.
That's
Don't
true.
eat that. That's not for eating.
But it's also crazy. The director of the original Omen, I can't remember if it was before or after, but he also did the original Superman with Christopher Reeve. In terms of like a 180 on your special child movie.
Richard Donner, I think the director was.
Richard Donner, that's his name.
Yeah, I was like, I had to double check that. Yeah, Richard Donner. Some of the most financially successful films of the 70s and 80s. Damn. He was in.
Superman?
He was a. I don't know if that. It doesn't say which ones. It says he. Donner directed some of the most financially successful films in the 70s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say which ones though.
I can't remember. I think he might have even done the Goonies. Well, hang on.
No.
It was either him or it was Robert.
There's no way he did that. No way he did the Goonies. It was. He did do the Goonies.
Yeah, Richard Donner. He did the Goonies.
I did not realize he also did the Goonies. I knew the Superman and Omen one, but I did not realize he also did the Goonies. The heck?
That's a hell of a spectrum of movies.
What is this man? Who is that? He's dead now, but who is this man?
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead,
That
Jim.
Jimmy Field. Anyway,
Actually, I didn't know one of the writers of the Goonies was Chris Columbus, who did the first two Harry Potter films.
Yeah.
Cool.
that explains more than it should, sadly. Because the first two Harry Potter movies, good.
I don't think,
Yeah.
despite the feelings of the franchise now, I actually don't think there's a bad Harry Potter movie. There are ones I prefer over others, but
Yes.
Yep.
I can't fault it. There are scenes where I would prefer they did things slightly different, and I know it's not just the calmly said, "Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?"
that I don't really care about that.
I think it's hilarious, the
Mainly just
discourse
it's
it causes.
great,
so
though.
funny. It's so funny, and also I'm like, I don't give a fuck what J.K. Rowling wrote anymore. So
We're gonna take this, and this is ours now. You can't have it. You
Exactly.
don't deserve it.
apparently Warner Brothers is actively trying to just buy the franchise from her because
They've been trying to buy the franchise.
Online.
They've been trying to buy that since before they made the first movie. She wouldn't sell it fully.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they've been
though,
trying-
I still say Prisoner of Azkaban's probably the best. Because it's funny, I remember as a kid coming out of Prisoner of Azkaban, I was like, they changed so much from the books, that fucking sucked. And then looking back, I'm like, oh no, this one is the one that fucks the most.
It's
That
the
movie's
best one.
great.
Yeah.
As someone who has actually still only read the last book, and none of the others.
So wait, you just read Deathly Hallows and none of the other ones?
Basically, is how that went. I did not go to the midnight book release. Mother went to the midnight book release, the woman who doesn't read. And she came home, and she handed me the book. And she's like, I need to know how it ends.
Wait, she doesn't read or she can't read?
She does not read. She does not like reading.
Okay.
She does, like me, have a learning disability, and it is harder for her to read than
Fair.
it is for me.
Yeah.
Because I sit there, and if anyone ever watches me read a book, you'll see my fingers going. Because then I can see only the one word. It can't be different words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw somebody made a thing where they basically went through a book and they capitalized the start. I think it's the start they capitalize the first letter of the start of every sentence, I think, or is it the start of every word? Because it helps people with ADHD read
Focus.
faster. And I realized, like, oh shit.
Word.
Yeah, it's every other word, I think. And I'm like, oh, I wish there was something that could, like, do this for anything I'm reading, because I like reading, but I'm really slow, because I'll, like, go through, like, a paragraph or two, and I'm like, oh, I didn't retain any of that.
I know there's an option on the computer, not for ADHD, but for dyslexia. And as much as I hate it, it's Comic Sans. There's an option to turn everything into Comic Sans because it stops you from flipping the letters because every single letter is unique now.
Okay, interesting.
And I have that on my computer, and people keep asking me, and like even when I'm typing Google Docs with multiple people, because you can do that, and they're like, "Why are you writing Comic Sans?" I'm like, "So I fucking can read it."
Because
and then I explained it, and one of the people, they're like, "Oh," and then I just heard more typing, and then I look over, and they changed all of their text to Comic Sans, and they started typing in it. Because they were the one typing the most, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, fixed." They're like, "I'm never reading this." I'm like, "That's fine. I'm the only one that needs to read it anyway."
Exactly.
For me.
For you.
For me. Anyway, I have a minor PSA, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh.
Minor PSA, as opposed to the major ones that we've been doing at the end of each episode lately.
Yeah, clean your screen.
Clean your screens!
Fucking screens. I'm actually this is getting cleaned in the next 2 weeks. And this, which you can't see, but there's like 12 pop cans.
Yeah, I should clean my desk. Actually,
so you guys also did see me lift like 2 bags of chips up as well.
That is true. I was gonna say, side tangent to your side PSA. My goal for last week rather, has been cleaning every section of our place. So I started with like the kitchen, and then I did the front main bathroom, and then I did our bathroom, and then I did our bedroom, and then I swept the main area because it's all just like laminate just to try and get the fur collected and all of that.
Oh yeah,
and then I
go
just
everywhere.
and then I just stopped because I realized it was Friday. It was like, well, I don't want to do anything over the weekend. I just want to chill. So I'm just gonna pick it back up and like tomorrow, and just like, you know what? We're doing my office tomorrow. We're gonna clean shit. We're gonna clean my desk because I got a lot of useless shit on my desk. I'm gonna clean the carpet, and clean everything.
Clean everything. But that wasn't related to my PSA.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I got my own distraction. Customer service and being kind does not mean I want to date you.
I know. I heard about this. Yeah.
Just because a worker is nice to you does not mean they want to date you. And I need every human to drill this into their brains.
Also, to add on to that, if you're a customer and you use the fact that this person is an employee and can't just like, if you use the power dynamic between you two to pressure someone into like giving you the number, giving you any information about themselves, or pressuring them into go on a date of any sort, you're a piece of shit.
Yes.
You're an actual piece of shit that like came out of an asshole at some point, and then like they
get literal, Devin.
They shat out your arms and your legs and your torso and your head, and then they molded you into a fucking pile of shit that eventually like fucking Frosty the Snowman turned into a fucking person. Like, you're garbage. You're a piece
McBride,
of
I need
shit.
McBride, I need that all. Give me that whole thing. I need all of that in one sentence, zoomed in on Devin.
Please welcome Professor Pooh Body.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. Because yeah, no, I had heard the story from Chris yesterday. So, and I was legitimately, I'm like, am I gonna have to fucking drive over to North Van to fight someone? Am I gonna have to beat the shit out of someone? I've never beat the shit out of anyone before, but I will.
Oh yeah, so there's more to this story. For anyone context, that did happen to me, and me being a tired, poor employee, did not see any of the red flags. This guy originally opened up with he wanted a friend in Canada, so he wanted to go for coffee. And I was like, fine, you just want a friend in Canada. That's not the most unusual thing.
No.
In the world. Fine. Whatever. Leave me alone. Can't say that. I'm a good employee. I have to be nice. I'm a small, innocent child. Who will kick your ass into next week. But that's besides the point. So, finally I gave in. And poor, tired me, who wasn't really paying attention, finally said, fine, you know what, we'll go for this. We'll go for coffee at some point. And then he wouldn't leave me alone. And I couldn't even walk away because he had blocked my way to my door. Until I gave him my phone number, and he called it and watched my phone ring to make sure it was the right number.
Yeah, if somebody ever does that, it means people have given them fake numbers before, and there is usually a reason.
There's a reason for
Yeah.
that. I was running on about 2 hours of sleep.
Ugh.
At work.
Ugh.
And yeah, I it's too hot to sleep here. Even though I have an air conditioner, I'm too physically hot to sleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think over the past week, I've gotten a collective of 15 hours.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm running.
Do we need to
on
trank
nothing.
you?
Well, not last night, but the night before. Like, I was hearing shit, and it got to the point where I walked upstairs, and Grandma was wandering around the house at 2 in the fucking morning, making a bunch of noise. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, woman? It's dark out. I'm like, it's 2 in the morning. Go to bed.
It's supposed to be.
It's bedtime. Go to bed. And her living room is above my bedroom, so I could hear her running around making noise.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Crazy lady. So that happened. And this is a known fact, and I told him this. I don't answer my phone. I do not answer texts. I do not answer calls. This is a known fact.
Through Discord. I don't.
Discord.
I have your number. I don't text it.
Discord is the only way I will respond, and even then, I will not respond half the time. This is a known fact.
It is known.
I don't respond. So he messaged me, and I did not answer it. I may have skimmed it, didn't answer it, didn't read it, kind of forgot about it, honestly. And then he found me at work again. I was very upset. I said, oh yeah, I did tell you, like, I'm really bad with my phone. I don't answer it. I don't text it. It's not really an anyone problem but me. I just don't answer my phone, and I don't look at it. The second text is red flag number, like, 5 million. Because they opened with it. The way they started this text is they opened with my name and then switched to my dear. Not dear, like, because I call people dear. My dear.
No.
Switched in the same text. I did not read the text. Problem 2. I did not read the text. Didn't look at it until after all this happened. Again, didn't respond because I wasn't really paying attention. So he found me at work again. And I'm like, okay, you really want to go for coffee? When? They're like, Friday. I'm like, I'm busy Friday. Until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which I was. I was going to IKEA. I had already planned that. They're like, oh, I'm not good in the afternoon. I'm like, fine. When do you want to go? In the morning. They're like, Saturday. I'm like, fine. Saturday, what time? 10. Sure. Where? The McDonald's. I'm like, sure. Which McDonald's? They're like, that one. I'm like, it's the one by my work, between my work and where our friend Cody works. I said, fine, sure. And I am stocking boxes. So I'm not really fully paying attention. I'm like, okay, good. I'm so glad. I've been waiting 6 months to go on a date with someone as beautiful as you, and then walked away. And then it took me a moment, and it clicked, and I was like, what? What?
Kill
what?
him.
What?
Ooh. That's like fucking entrapment.
What? And I was obviously like, I'm now having a panic attack. Because this isn't like someone my age.
Yeah,
Again,
how
I
old
don't
is this
look
guy?
very old. This guy looks between 40 and 50.
Of course he does.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Within the
Oh, my
last 2
God.
weeks, at the same workplace, I had someone come and ask me what my plans were for after high school, because it looked like I was about to graduate. This man does not know how old I am. I've never told him my age. I look like I just graduated high school, according to a few people.
Mm-hmm.
There's more. So I had a panic attack, and I messaged Chris a lot during my lunch.
Yeah. This
That's how that went.
Yeah,
This was
I
known.
heard about this through Chris.
And then after I calmed down, and I quickly messaged my other half, and I said, hey, here's a blurb of a text, and I'll tell you more later. And they panicked. They did panic, because they thought I was willingly going on a date with someone. I was like, no. And I told the other manager that was with me that night, because I wasn't closing. Someone else was. I was leaving earlier. And I talked to them, and they helped me feel better, and they laughed with me about it, and they're like, you're so smart. You saw none of those red flags. I'm like, not a one. Not a one. Brain was gone.
Okay,
I don't
but
exist.
also, is this
Wasn't
manager
thinking.
doing something to, like, protect you
They
if
are-
this guy comes into the store again?
They are at the same level as me, and I did describe what they looked like. They said, if I see them, I will let you know, and I'm like, good, okay. So I was forming the text. I got home. I told my brother about this. I told my mother. My mother was jokingly said, also, do you want me to go beat him up? I love my mother sometimes. I told my brother, and I'm like, I'm going to play the lesbians card, and maybe the age card, because they don't know how old I am. And my brother's like, no, don't play the lesbians card. I was like, why not? They brought up the very valid point. I'm like, if this guy is a homophobe, you walk to and from work alone for 20 minutes each. And I'm like, it's like, you're going to get stabbed. I'm like, this is a good point. I could get stabbed.
Yeah.
Fine, I will not play the lesbians card. So I did send this massive text text.
Find the words.
This massive text saying, hey, I think there was a misunderstanding somewhere. I have no interest in going on a date with you. I have been in a relationship for multiple years, blah, blah, blah. I no longer have any desire to meet up. Like, zero. Non-existent. Gone. Mm-mm. They haven't replied. They never replied after that. I haven't seen them. Today, I saw my boss for the first time in a few days. Or not today, yesterday. I saw my boss for a few times in 2 days. And I told them about this. Not all of it. Just like 2 sentences. Like, hey, this guy tried to ask me out. She's like, and then she goes on to describe the man fully in detail, and supposedly he tried it with her too.
Oh, no.
She told him that she was married, and he said to bring her husband too.
Yeah, that's those are some big red flags.
That's it. I'm standing.
I made McBride stand. Yeah, that was yeah. So, here's your PSA. Customer service, being nice, does not mean they want to date you. Do not corner customers, or do not corner employees as a customer into giving you personal information. That is a douchebag move. You are an arsehole. Get a life. If you make friends with an employee at a store, that's different. Like, you sit and you actually manage to make friends, and they offer to give you a number or to message them. That's different. Because I have made friends with employees before, and they offer to give me, like, hey, this is my Facebook, or hey, this is my Discord. If you want to chat more, that's different. The employee is allowed to make that move, the customer is not.
Mm-hmm.
And the customer is still allowed to decline that information. Don't be stupid. Don't ignore red flags like I did. Like an idiot. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Also, try and get enough sleep.
Yeah.
I would love to.
I
Willingly.
also, this could, honestly, I could very well also technically know who this guy is, because this sounds like a lot of people that I encountered working at EB Games.
I don't think so, because I think he was very new to the country, like, a year ago. Like, he had zero English. Zero English.
Right, yeah.
Because the original reason I started talking to him, and I actually helped him for so long, is he knew what he was looking for, but didn't know the English of what he was looking for.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mean to be more paranoid. That could also be an act.
Yeah, that could be an act. That is possible.
That's very true.
To basically,
possible.
lure people in and make them feel sorry for him, and then
I don't think so.
surprise, I'm a creep.
He's a creep. He's a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
What
fuck
the
this
hell?
guy.
Ditto.
Please don't. I don't want him. Not none. Oh, also, one final note. So as he said this, and one of the reasons my brain was distracted. So, Devin and McBride, you know this. I'm a touchy person. I like hugs.
Yes.
Yep.
I like hugs with people I'm comfortable with.
Yes.
So I will go up to some of my coworkers, and I'll go like this, and if they want a hug, they can come get one. I want the hug, but if they don't want to give me a hug, they don't have to. Do I get a hug every single time? Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like, even my coworkers, I go like this, and I always get the hug. And there's certain people I know always engage in a hug anyway, so I'll just come up and just be like, I know this person. They know me. I can just put my face against their shoulder, and I get a shoulder hug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like people I don't know touching me.
Exactly.
There are
Yeah.
certain, especially as a customer where we work, there are certain touches I'm acceptable. One is, I've noticed this with older people a lot, like the really, really older, is as a thank you, they'll pat your arm. It's always like a little arm pat or shoulder for me because I'm quite small. That is unacceptable. And kids pulling on my clothes. That is also acceptable.
Yep, totally.
And except for one lady who also pulled on my shirt because she had no voice, so she tried to pull on my shirt for my attention, but she was very kind about it. She just, like, on the sleeve,
Okay.
she tried to get my attention.
That's fair.
She had a notepad and everything.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
She had, like, a full-on notepad.
Yeah.
She had no voice.
Yeah.
Because she tried to do sign language with me, and I'm like, I know coffee, ma'am. So she put it on her notepad. And
Yeah.
that's different. That's acceptable. As I like, before he said the thing, he did like the just the back of the hand, like the back of the knuckles, just like no.
Oh.
Don't like that touch at all. Those are not touches I accept.
No.
No. Those are not acceptable touches, especially as someone who has done cosplay. Cosplay is not consent. Customer service is not consent.
No. And I've seen too many people try to take advantage of people in customer service, and it's like super not okay.
Garbage. It's garbage.
Yeah, we had to ban multiple people from our EB Games stores over the
I can't even ban
2
thieves,
years
man.
or so that I worked there.
I'm not even allowed to ban thieves.
Honestly, I
Upset.
don't even really care about thieves. Like,
I care when they try to shove their dirty hands that are black with grime in my face.
yeah, that's also
Yeah.
bad.
I care.
That's bad. As bad.
But yeah, when there are people there legitimately harassing the staff, it's no good.
So there is a record. I did tell 2 people about it. I also gossiped with the cashier because she overheard part of it and she really wanted to know, so I explained it really briefly, and she was very confused and giggly, and she's like, oh my god. It's like, yes,
Yeah.
this is my stupidity that has happened today. Yeah. That's my PSA. Thank you for coming to my bun talk.
I'm sorry
Right?
that happened, Kira. I hope this guy
Jesus,
fucking
yeah, holy shit.
fucks off.
Yeah. The concerning part, I'm off for 2 weeks. I'm on vacation. I don't give a shit.
Good.
There is one concerning factor. So late at night, when it's just me and my youngsters, I have to be the scary guard dog. I'm the one who goes and tells people to get the heck out of the store.
Yep.
So if that is the case, who's going to be the scary guard dog when I can no longer do that?
Yeah, that's a problem.
I think my youngsters will defend me.
I would think so.
I feel like that isn't.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an appropriate moment where they would stand up for me.
Yeah.
Because there's been a few times where there's thieves, and I asked them to come with me to mall, but they're both of them will be hiding behind me in my very tiny body.
Yeah.
Physically somehow fit two of them behind me.
Oh dear.
I have another at least an actual funny story.
Okay.
Funny story. That's
Funny
good.
story.
There we go.
Funny story. So you guys, I don't know if the TikTok trend of like the cosplayer walking around all nice and happy and then the scary guard dog behind them. Have you guys seen those?
Oh, I've seen a couple of those, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like usually a cosplayer in a dress and like bouncing around all giddy and all that, and behind it it'll be like walk with the boss music, and it will be someone in like with a sword or really buff.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one is I saw someone in a maid outfit and then two behind them like fully buff men in maid outfits.
I love
It was
it.
one of my favorites. Another one that was the Squirtle Squad, the actual Squirtle Squad, like 5 of them walking around with
That's
water guns.
fantastic.
Sorry, Squirrel Squad or Squirtle?
Squirtle, the Pokemon.
Squirtle.
The Pokemon
I see.
Squirtle.
I know. I heard squirrel first as well. It was like, no,
I
Squirtle.
just saw like a bunch of people dressed up as squirrels, and I'm like, hey.
And I was like,
that's fine.
well, I was like, man, that's pretty funny. I've never had to do that. And then I just thought about it, and I'm like, I've always done that. Forgot that Vince exists always 5 feet behind me. I've always had my scary guard dog, and I've never acknowledged that he's right there, being my scary guard dog. And then we found another one that is a video that says, introvert that wanted to go outside to cool thing. And then it's the line from Rick and Morty going, this place is whimsical and magical. And then it flips to another person and it says, younger sibling who only went because they wanted a treat, or they were promised a treat. And it's the voice of Rick going, what the fuck do you want? And I said that to my brother, and he's like, this is us. That's exactly why I sent it to you. Yes, this is us.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Scary guard dog.
I feel that as being somewhat introverted, depending on the time and place.
Yeah. Me, I want to go to the convention. Vince, you want to come? No, I'm like, what if I buy you shoes? Or what if I buy you something at the convention?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come.
Okay.
Or,
Son of a
wanna
bitch, I'm in.
They're like, I want to go to the mall. You want to come with me? No, I'm like, I'll buy you food. Okay.
I was like, me and our friend Cody, we went to the mall one time, and like, this was back when I still lived in North Van, and we were walking down like one of the areas in Cat Mall, and we were talking, and there was this guy about our age and his mom, I presume, walking in front of us for the longest time. We were talking about just whatever, and I just kind of casually noticed this was a guy that I had known and not been on good terms with in high school. And I'm like,
shit.
yeah. So we were just like, oh.
Excuse me, I want to die now.
Excuse me, just like, we never had actual beef, but I didn't like him, and I think he knew I didn't like him, so it was one of those things.
That'll do it.
because I also ran into him once on the bus, and that was worse because there was one seat available on the bus, and it was
I know who
right
it is
next to
now.
him.
I know who it is.
And I'm walking, and again, my fucking conflict avoidant ass. This has been been a long day at CapU. I come in and I'm like, there's one seat available, and I make eye contact with this guy who's sitting next to him, and I legitimately am like, I'm standing.
Excuse my cheese bun, I haven't had dinner.
That's totally fine. I'm a little jealous, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Although
Look at that beauty.
I did make spaghetti with bolognese earlier today, so
Ooh.
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh. These are not my favorite. My favorite they don't make anymore at my Save On Foods.
Oh no.
So these are just cheese buns.
Mm-hmm.
They used to make a cheese bun with jalapeno pieces in it.
I remember that.
We were talking about them before.
We were.
They don't make them anymmer at my Save Ons. I
Yeah.
don't know if they stopped making them, period, but they don't make them at mine.
Yeah, I haven't seen them at mine either. I'm gonna have to take.
No.
I'm gonna have to take a look next time.
So it used to be like there were these ones and the jalapenos were right beside it.
Yeah.
And I think the way this happened is I went to go grab it because my brain knows this is where the jalapenos are. And I buy them and I take them to work and then I eat the leftovers later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to work and I took one out and I'm like, oh, I must have grabbed the wrong one. I guess they were pushed over. So the next time I go in and I went to grab it and I actually looked down and I noticed all the tags for the jalapenos were gone. And I looked at every single bag and they were all gone. I'm like, fuck.
Oh no.
Do I check? That's been at Christmas, I think that happened.
Oh, okay.
I check at least once a week now. There's still none.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check mine now. Cause yeah, I remember those. Those are good.
They also got like pizza swirl ones, but they're not as nice.
Yeah.
They're like just as expensive as the Cobb's and bread version. The Cobb's and bread version is like 8 times better.
Yeah, honestly.
And I really wish I had a Cobb's and bread closer to my house.
Yeah.
Closest one is Cat Mall, which is
Oh jeez.
like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah.
That's not far. Or like a 15-minute bus ride, depending on traffic. Actually, depending on traffic, we got 10 minutes. Did you guys hear about the accident that shut down the Lionsgate Bridge for like 12 hours or something stupid?
No,
Today?
what happened?
Yesterday.
No, I hadn't heard.
So there was a lot of alleged reports, but when I checked it at 6:30 yesterday, the accident happened at 1:30.
Okay.
What the report said, where the news said 6 hours later, is a fatal accident has occurred on the causeway to Lionsgate Bridge. It said another car hit a motorcyclist into the oncoming lane and was smushed by a fire truck.
Oh shit.
So he went head on into a fire truck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He lived initially but died on site.
Yeah.
So he was alive after getting hit,
Yeah.
but not for long.
Oh, that sucks.
And they described it as a multi-car collision. So the reason I found out about it is I'm like, man, for a Saturday night, it's really quiet. And hello, is this Kira? Yeah, I know this voice. Where are you? You're late. And they're like, yeah, there's a really big accident on the bridge. It shut down. We're all being diverted to the C bus. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, that explains a lot. Get here when you get here.
Yeah.
It's like accident ain't your fault.
No.
Yeah.
So one person showed up an hour late and the other person showed up like 2 hours late.
Jeez, yeah.
Because the first one found out about the accident before they took the bus to the bridge and were able to like easily go switch to the the C bus. The second one got all the way up to Stanley Park and then had to turn around
Oh, that's
because she wasn't
brutal.
told. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
So that's what it said. I don't know if anything's changed since then. I don't know if that car that they claimed the car nudged the motorcyclist. I don't know if that actually happened or not, but that's what the report said.
Google.
At 6:30. Supposedly the bridge was closed till midnight.
Damn.
This was yesterday?
Yeah, at 1:30.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what this has to say.
I heard also, I think a few days prior to that, there was a two semis.
Oh, there it is.
Had a head-on collision on Highway 17.
Yes, I heard about that as well.
Because I recall I had a delivery early that morning, and I was coming out, and I was heading back from Langley over the highway, and the traffic was really, really slow because a bunch of people had been coming over from the Highway 17.
I was on the road that day. That's the day I went to IKEA.
Oh, you picked a hell of a time.
We saw all the traffic build up.
Yeah, it took me about an hour and a half to get back to what would normally be about a 35 minute drive back to my warehouse.
Like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, so here it says the road reopened at 5:45, but it was so busy it was essentially closed.
Yeah.
It was just that congested.
Yeah. Apparently it started at 1:45.
Yeah, I was
Or it
told
happened
1:30. This
then.
one says
Yeah.
1:45. They're still investigating. It looks like investigators believe the motorcyclist was traveling in the opposite direction when he collided with another vehicle and was then struck by oncoming fire truck.
Yeah.
Supposedly the firemen are pretty messed up about it.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I can.
Going on.
Their job is
Like
to
saving
save people.
And they immediately just crushed.
But also, yeah, having a car get basically shoved into your, line of sight.
Well,
That'd
think
be
about...
scary.
Yeah, well, you gotta also think, especially with the fire truck, the fire truck does not have good reaction time.
No.
It does
No,
not
of
stop
course
on time.
not. Yeah.
But also, if you're in a fire truck, like a motorcyclist is here, the window of the fire truck is up here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a large gap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that mic. Apologize, McBride. I hit the mic a little. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll make up for it. Does this make up for it?
Oh, God.
How does this make you feel?
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, God. I haven't heard that in a while.
We haven't all.
It's been some time.
87 years. Ma'am, what you doing? What are you doing over there? What's she doing over there? Lemon's not gonna do shit to you, cat. Lemon is like right here as well. She is not sitting on the bed. It's too hot. She's sitting on the tile. Look at that butt! Oh! You didn't like that? Was that owies? You got owies?
Oh no.
She actually flinched when I was scratching her butt.
Aw.
No.
Oh yeah, also this dog smells entirely like skunk.
Oh no.
Lemon or the big one?
The lemon.
The lemon? Oh, no.
I think I told you, McBride, my house smelled like entirely like skunk for one morning because it got sprayed.
Right.
So lemon has not stopped smelling like skunk.
Oh, no.
No.
It's not as bad. We did bathe her in vinegar. We had to go buy special skunk shampoo.
Yeah.
She still smells a little bit like icky. Thankfully, it's
Yeah.
only if I shove my face in her now.
Okay, well, that's better, at least.
But now I can't kiss the lemon drop.
Oh well.
Well, also, Devin and I have this thing here for Chris. I know they'll love it.
Yes, Chris mentioned that Chris asked me and like, hey, are we gonna be able to go over to Kira's? And I'm like, I'm leaving for vacation in like 3 days.
I'm off now.
And I have. Well, I guess yeah.
I'm off now. You can kind of just drop by whenever.
We might be able to come over tomorrow, but there's a big event pickup tomorrow.
Oh, no, you ain't coming.
So,
Why'd you go bring me your ball now? For those of you wondering, it's just a laptop desk. For some reason, they don't sell this over where Chris and Devin live, and I've been waiting for them to come in to pick them up one. It's very large. Look at this.
I was gonna say that looks pretty decent.
It's huge.
Yeah, like I have one in our living room, but it's like half that size.
Yeah, I usually see ones that are like half.
Yeah,
this.
it's just
It
a little thing.
even has a cup holder.
It's just a little itty bitty guy.
It's just a bitty guy.
We bought two because Mom wanted one too, so that she can sit in bed and eat her snacks on a table when she watches her YouTube short thing.
Yeah.
She sits there and watches YouTube theories now.
I've been down that rabbit hole.
Me and Chris have gotten a bit into. There's another D&D podcast show called Legends of Evantris.
Oh no, not that one.
I watched those on
McBride
TikTok. I know this.
The clown.
Oh my god.
The clown.
Gideon.
How by mustard gas?
You guys told me Chuckles died on a farm.
We all scream. The terrible house fire.
At the family reunion. Geneva Convention? More like Geneva Suggestion.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I was wondering where that was. So they have it on. They have the thing on YouTube.
Yeah, they're on YouTube now. So me and Chris tried getting through an episode, like a full episode, and YouTube's ad schedule, at least on the TV app.
Oh no.
It was like it's about like a 3-hour. Like their episodes seem to range from like sometimes like an hour and a half to 3 hours to some of them are like 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Depending on what game they're playing or whatnot. But it was like a 3-hour thing, and we got in the span of about like 45 minutes, we got 5 unskippable ads. It was ridiculous. So that being said, they were also on Twitch. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. Because given the option, I'll choose Twitch.
They are fucking hilarious.
Oh my fucking god! Right.
We got about halfway through the first episode before we were like, "There's too many fucking ads here."
So the thing about YouTube is they're pushing ads again, and your phone.
I've noticed.
Yeah. I explained this to Chris. Your phone does technically have an ad blocker.
Yeah,
because
it was definitely not giving us as many ads like through the phone versus the TV app.
Yeah, the TV one's bad.
The TV one's really bad because it has no ad blocker, period. But your phone has the ad blocker through Google Chrome if you have that on your Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's
it's
true.
Connected to your email.
That's true.
That's how that one works. Yes, ma'am. And also your phone has built-in cybersecurity as well.
Yeah. I was going to
Anyway,
say, ironically, quick thing before it goes.
Quick thing, go.
This thing, because it has a little touch track bar thing. I'm not flipping it up. Well, I mean, I can. It's your sticker.
Vancouver Aquarium.
I know. But it's got like a touchpad where if I'm playing a video on YouTube, it's basically like the play thing. So like I can pick and choose on that sliders. Like if I want to fast forward a bit, if I want to go back, I can do that. But it shows up for ads as well. So it's a little bit of a hack where like as soon as it shows up, it shows it on the timeline on the trackpad. So I can just zip it straight to the end and then it skips it.
That's cheating and I love it.
It's fantastic. So like whenever there's like an unskippable one, just like done.
We're done here.
It's like when Doctor Strange gets the fucking time travel thing and he's just like
right? Exactly. But yeah, I didn't notice what time it was. So yeah, you can take us out now.
One other quick thing before we go. Partial jokes, partial reality. I am mildly dying.
Oh yes, what's the update for this?
Oh,
so the blood pressure machine.
Yes.
Your average blood pressure. I don't remember what that's supposed to be. It's like 120 over 80 or
that
something. That
sounds
or 120
right.
over 90.
Yeah.
As of last checking, which was on the 18th, I am 98 over 71.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
that could be better.
I don't have blood pressure. Dangerously low, I believe, is 90 over 60. I'm very close to that, as you guys can. I'm dying.
Fucking.
Guys, dying on the inside. I took a picture of it even. I took a picture of it to prove it.
Oh god.
So
Yeah, in
first
3
we
days-
have to have
3
a
days, I
seance
went
for
there.
Christine so that she's no longer cursed, and then we have to do God knows what to you, Kira, to fix your blood pressure. Blood pressure.
Yeah.
Get like an air pressure pump and just pump me through full of air and fix the pressure.
Just hook
Turn
you up
you
to a
into,
bicycle pump. Just,
Turn you into Violet Beauregard.
Blueberry me.
oh my.
You like blueberries? You want to blueberry me? You gonna blueberry me?
No.
You want to blueberry me?
Oh.
So confused.
You gonna give me blueberries?
So confused,
Or
but
she-
totally into it.
Yeah, you into it? I would be a ball then. I would be ball shaped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she definitely knows that. It's like, all right,
Are you a
shit,
ball?
yeah, let's go.
She heard the term ball and was like, what?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, we'll talk about. I know. So if you go check out the rest of the stuff on this channel, there's lots of good shit. There's last week duos with me and McBride. We talk bullshit as always because that's what we do.
Yep.
If you go find the episodes where all four of us are here, you can play the game with us. The game's a great game. You should play the game, and no, not the one you lost.
Ignore that. Moving on.
If you go over to JKT Gaming, you'll hear me talking to myself a lot. Where you can, I've missed 2 weeks of Pokemon Summer. I'm sorry. There was a lot going on.
There were
I've been
things
very
going on.
busy.
There was missed sleep. There were red flags that were missed.
Yeah, there was a lot. Fable has been going up though, because Fable's a lot easier to record, and I recorded it all at once. So you can go watch me play Fable with Sakura-chan. Sakura-chan's my best friend.
Excellent.
My anime ghost sword.
It's also a new Fable game coming out.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing
in,
Fable.
in anticipation for it coming, yeah.
In
Nice.
anticipation for Fable 4, we are playing all 3 Fables. So do that. There's Pokemon that's coming back this weekend, or it should be. Occasionally on Friday mornings, 9 a.m. PST, we do Cult of the Lamb if I'm awake. What else? We got Zorlda, we got Slime, we got Hardcore Castle Crashers where me and McBride are crying against a wall because we keep dying.
Yeah. I don't think we made progress in the last one, but we're working on it.
No, I don't think so either. I think we just fought the same level for like 30 minutes. It was bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so clean your screen first. Wipe your desk down and lick those buttons because we'll be here next week hopefully. And Lemon, once again,
And
if
the
you
lemon.
want more lemon photos, go to Instagram where there'll be lemon walking things
Yep.
every once in a while. 'Cause I do the social media is good. Yep. Lemon is very excited. You should go see her.
Yes.
See.
You should.
Yep.
Arf.
That's very loud, Lemon.
It was. It came through the Discord.
Oh my, Lemon. All right, bye everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye!
Good.